Because we're still on the West Coast. Let's take a trip up north to the Bay real quick.
Okay.
E40 and Too Short, two Bay Area icons. In your opinion, why do you think the longevity has been there for both of those guys? But also, too, why do you think sometimes E40, who's still cranking out great music, great album, his last album is great, by the way, and Too Short still dropping it. Why do you think those two Bay Area guys tend to get forgotten, and by some, when it comes to West Coast? Because people tend to go straight to LA and they forget about the Bay. I'm like, hold on now.
Yeah. Well, the Bay gets overlooked overall when it comes to West Coast hip hop. When we talk about West Coast hip hop, people go straight to Southern California and the LA area, surrounding area. We forget about the Bay and how many great acts and legendary acts they put out over the years. You talked about, 40 and Short. I mean, it's a reason why when they decided to make the group Mount Westmore, why it was Snoop and Q from the South, and from the Bay, you had the two goats there, 40 and Short.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
yes, sir.
They've been carrying the flag for a long time.
Yes, sir.
You go back to some of the other folks, man. Folks like Spice One, Richie Rich, the Loonies.
Oh, come on with it, because Mac Dre.
Yeah, Drew Down. I mean, Mac Dre. All these dudes like from the Bay Area, man. Digital Underground,
Richie Rich,
Richie Rich, man. We're rest in peace to Shock G, man, and Digital Underground, who gave Pac his start. You know what I'm saying? Pac. I mean, to be quite honest, I mean, Pac, when he went out to California, got his start, Marion City, but he claimed Oakland as his home. He claimed Oakland as his home. And there are lots of other people I'm sure that I'm forgetting about right now. I could even think about Souls of Mischief, Hyro, and Del the Funky Homo Sapien. That whole clique is all Bay. They still have Hyro Day every year, in that area. So the Bay gets overlooked by Southern California, man, but they got some classic material out there as well. And unfortunately, though, because Southern California was it really was, I think Bay Area rap really was more of a niche taste more than anything else. But they were putting out some great music, though, man. You cannot forget about them. Yeah. It's unfortunate, too, though, man, because, Too Short's been in the game for a long time, put out so many different albums. 40, I feel like, finally got his props probably like around early to mid 2000s, when he started being on everybody's remix and he started putting out those songs and that output started getting eventually then I felt like he finally started getting his props from people for what he had done in the game, man. But those two have been the standard bearers out there, and the Bay has put out great music. We talked about the Loonies. Yuckmouth has put out a lot of great music during that time as well, man, breaking away from what the Loonies did as a group. So shout out to the Bay. They did their work, man. Not as recognized as Southern California, man, but they have done their thing throughout the years. And you can't have a conversation about West Coast hip hop without including the Bay.
Come on,
let's not even talk about the OG. Even though people clown them, let's not even talk about the OG MC Hammer, who everybody in the Bay respects to this day. And everybody will tell you that
Hammer
when it
beat your ass,
Hammer will mess around and get them shooters on your ass real motherfucking quick.
Play with him if you want to. He will get
play with him if you want to. Right.
Redman told the story. Hammer's not the one to play with.
Man, there was a picture, man. It was back in the day. It had a picture of Snoop, Suge, Pop, and Hammer. And people said on Twitter, low key, they don't even know that the most dangerous nigga in that picture is Hammer.
Definitely. We'll get your ass touched up. B. Cox, is it fair?